Hey, Stoic warriors! Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they never built the mental armor to survive a brutal world. They let life beat them down before they ever learned how to stand up. This world is cold, unforgiving, ruthless. It doesn't hand out second chances. It doesn't care how you feel. It rewards one thing: strength. And not the kind you find in the gym, the kind you forge in silence, the kind you earn through pain, the kind that can't be shaken by chaos, fear, or failure. If you want to rise, truly rise, you must kill the weakness inside you. You must face the part of yourself that runs from challenge, avoids discomfort, and hides from truth. And you must destroy it. Because that version of you, it's the enemy. And it dies today. Stoicism is not just a philosophy. It's war training for the soul. It's a battle cry for those who refuse to be ruled by impulse, fear, or emotion. It teaches you to remain calm in chaos, to act with purpose, to endure what others can't. But understand this: these 9 laws are not here to make you feel good. They're not warm, they're not soft, they're brutal, because life is brutal. And if you don't prepare yourself, you'll be broken by it. These laws are for the few, for the ones who are tired of being controlled, tired of feeling lost, tired of being average. These laws will hurt. They will challenge every lie you've told yourself. But if you're brave enough to follow them, they will transform you. You'll stop folding under pressure. You'll stop chasing validation. You'll become unshakable, unbothered, and unbreakable. So, if you're ready, if you're truly done being soft, then lock in. Because what you're about to hear will either offend you or awaken you. Let's begin. Number 1, embrace pain or be broken by it. Epictetus said, "Difficulties show a person's character, so when trouble comes, think of yourself as being tested." Pain isn't here to destroy you, it's here to define you. Every challenge you face, every ounce of discomfort you feel, is life asking you one question: how bad do you want it? And most people fail, not because they're incapable, but because they run. They hide from the very thing that would shape them into something greater. They avoid pain, not realizing that in doing so, they avoid power. But not you. Not anymore. You don't get to rise without being broken first. You don't become unshakable by staying comfortable. Pain is your initiation. While others retreat, you confront. While others complain, you adapt. While others give up, you grind harder. You train when your body begs you to stop. You get up before the world wakes. You do the things you hate because you know they create the version of you that no one can touch. This is the mindset of a Stoic warrior. You don't just accept pain, you welcome it like an old friend. Because you know that pain is a gift wrapped in fire. It reveals your weakness so you can kill it. It exposes your limits so you can destroy them. And every time you go through it, you walk out stronger, sharper, more focused. Pain is the test, and endurance is the answer. Marcus Aurelius endured sickness, death, betrayal, war, and still led with strength. Why? Because he embraced the grind. He saw pain as part of the path. He didn't ask for an easy life. He asked for the strength to overcome a hard one. That's the mindset that makes you unstoppable. When your emotions flare up, good. That's your cue to stay calm. When your muscles fail, good. That's your body growing. When people doubt you, good. That's your chance to believe in yourself louder than their silence. Every painful moment is a mirror. You either see a victim or you see a fighter. And if it hurts, that's a good sign. It means you're changing. It means you're alive. It means you're growing. Let others seek ease and comfort. You seek fire, because you know the truth. If it doesn't challenge you, it can't change you. So stop fearing pain. Embrace it. Learn from it. Rise through it, or be broken by it. The choice is always yours. Number 2, crush emotion before it controls you. Seneca said, We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. And that's the brutal truth. Most of your suffering doesn't come from the world. It comes from the storm inside your mind, from the chaos of untrained emotions hijacking your decisions, your peace, and your power. But you are not your anger. You are not your fear. You are not your sadness. You are not your impulses. You are what you choose to do in the fire of those feelings. That's where true power begins. You feel rage burning through you? Breathe. Don't speak. Don't act. Just breathe and observe it like a warrior watches his enemy. You feel fear creeping in? Stand still. Don't run. Let it pass through you like wind through stone. You feel sorrow pulling you down? Acknowledge it. Then let it go. Because emotion is not your commander. It's your test. And if you want to lead your life, if you want to dominate your path, you must rule your emotions before they rule you. Emotional control is not about suppression, it's about precision. It's the ability to remain unmoved when the world pushes your buttons. It's being calm when others panic, focused when others break. It's understanding that feelings are fleeting, but actions are forever. A Stoic doesn't pretend to feel nothing. A Stoic simply refuses to be ruled by what he feels. Let emotion knock at your door, but never let it hold the keys. Never let it take the wheel. You're not here to react like a child. You're here to respond like a general, to calculate, to remain still while the world shakes. Train your mind like a blade, sharp, disciplined, composed. And when life strikes, you don't flinch. You don't panic. You respond with clarity. Because that's what separates the great from the average. Anyone can yell when they're angry. Anyone can run when they're afraid. But the Stoic? He stands firm. He controls the fire. He commands his state. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself daily, reminding his mind to remain untouched by chaos, to be still in the madness. That is strength. That is mastery. You want to become unstoppable? Then conquer the battlefield within. Because if you don't train your emotions will train you to be weak, to be reactive, to be broken. But if you master them, you become something few ever reach. Calm in the storm, clear under pressure, and powerful beyond fear. Control your mind, and you control your fate. Number 3, control what you can. Destroy attachment to what you can't. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the foundation of a Stoic life, knowing where your power lies. The modern world bombards you with chaos, news cycles, social media opinions, drama, conflict. It's a never-ending flood of noise, distractions, and things you cannot control. And if you let it, it will consume you. But here's the truth. You have only one thing you can truly control, and that's yourself. You control your breath. You control your response. You control your focus. That's it. So, stop wasting energy on what's beyond your grasp. No more obsessing over the opinions of others. No more fighting for fairness in an unfair world. The moment you stop attaching your peace to the uncontrollable, you begin to master your life. You can't control the weather, so stop cursing the storm. You can't control people's actions, so stop letting their words define your worth. You can't control every outcome, so stop stressing about what's out of your hands. The key to freedom lies in focusing only on what you can influence and letting go of everything else. In the same way a captain steers the ship through the roughest seas, you must steer your mind through the turbulence of the world. You are the master of your inner state, the guardian of your peace. The moment you stop attaching your happiness to the external world, you reclaim your power. Stop begging for fairness. Life isn't fair, and the more you demand it, the more you're giving up control. Fairness is an illusion. Control is the truth. When you focus on your mind, when you discipline it, when you direct it, it becomes unshakable. What others say or do, it doesn't touch you. What's happening in the world, it doesn't sway you. The opinions of strangers, it's none of your business. Focus on what you can do. Focus on how you respond. Focus on how you show up. That's your power. And when you learn to let go of attachment to anything beyond your control, you stop wasting time and energy. You stop being a prisoner of your emotions and external circumstances. And you start living freely. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment of it." The true battle is not fought out there, it's fought inside you. And when you master what you control, nothing can move you. You become unstoppable. Number 4, make your actions louder than your words. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." The truth is, the world doesn't care about what you say. It doesn't matter how many motivational speeches you give, how many grand plans you outline, or how many quotes you recite. The world is watching one thing: what you do. Your actions speak louder than any words ever could. And if you want to become unstoppable, you need to make sure your actions are shouting, not your mouth. Talk less, work more. Let your results, your relentless effort, do the talking. When the world is busy with noise and distractions, let your quiet focus and discipline be the loudest voice in the room. Post less, train more. Build in silence and let your success make the noise. You don't need to announce your journey or your struggles. You don't need applause or validation. Seek transformation, not attention. Seek progress, not recognition. The true measure of your worth is not in the followers you gain or the praise you receive. It's in the person you become through consistent, purposeful action. The Stoic doesn't need to talk about his strength. He embodies it. His power is reflected in his work, in his dedication, in his results. He radiates power, not because he flaunts it, but because he lives it every single day. When you stop seeking validation from the outside, you free yourself from the need for approval. You stop waiting for someone to tell you you're doing well. You become self-sufficient, self-reliant, and self-confident. Your growth, your power, your transformation, let them be the evidence. You don't need to talk about your goals, your intentions, or your ambitions. Let your actions speak violence. Let them roar with the sound of progress. Let them shatter any doubt that you are capable of achieving greatness. Every rep, every step, every hour you put in, it's all building towards the person you are becoming. And when you look back, you'll realize you don't need to say anything anymore. Your actions will have spoken so loudly that everyone will already know who you are. Don't seek applause, seek mastery. Don't chase recognition, chase transformation. And when you embody your philosophy, when your actions are aligned with your purpose, nothing in the world can stop you. You become a force of nature, a silent powerhouse whose influence cannot be ignored. Become the kind of person who doesn't need to talk about power because you radiate it. Number 5, refuse entitlement, earn every ounce of respect. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." The harsh truth? No one owes you greatness. No one owes you comfort. Life does not give you handouts. It doesn't owe you success, recognition, or a free pass. Stop acting like you're entitled to anything because you're not. The world does not owe you respect. It does not owe you success. It does not owe you a smooth path. If you want anything of value, you have to earn it. Respect is not given. It's earned through sweat, sacrifice, and the willingness to face adversity head-on. If you want respect, earn it with your actions. If you want freedom, fight for it by breaking the chains of your fears and limitations. If you want success, be prepared to suffer for it. You want the good life? Then you must be willing to pay the price. This world does not reward entitlement. It rewards effort. Entitlement makes you soft. It creates an expectation that others will do the hard work for you, that others should hand you what you think you deserve. It's the mentality of weakness, laziness, and comfort. Effort, on the other hand, makes you strong. Effort builds the muscle of perseverance. Effort cultivates resilience. Effort sharpens your mind and strengthens your will. The world will not care about your dreams, your wishes, or your desires. What it will care about is what you do to make them a reality. Work like no one is coming to save you, because they aren't. You are your only savior. Your future depends solely on the effort you put in today. It doesn't matter how many times you've been knocked down or how many obstacles you've faced. What matters is how you get back up, how hard you fight, how much pain you're willing to endure to reach your goals. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for someone to hand you respect or success. Earn it, work for it, and when you do, you will realize that no one can take it from you. You've built it with your own two hands. It's yours. Respect is a product of who you are, not what you expect from others. Earn every ounce of it, and let every action you take prove you are worthy of it. Number 6, use death as fuel, not fear. Marcus Aurelius said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." Death isn't the enemy. Wasted time is. The clock is ticking, and every second that passes is a second you'll never get back. Every moment you spend waiting for the right time, for the perfect opportunity, for the conditions to be ideal, is a moment you could have been building. You could have been loving, you could have been leading, you could have been living. Yet, too many people sit idly by, paralyzed by the fear of death, the fear of making mistakes, or the fear of not being ready. But death isn't the enemy. It's the reminder of what truly matters. It's the ultimate motivator to push past your excuses and get to work. When you realize that your time is finite, everything changes. Look in the mirror today and ask yourself, if today was your last, would you be proud of what you've done so far? Would you be satisfied with the choices you've made, the actions you've taken, the progress you've achieved? Or would you regret the time you've wasted, the opportunities you've missed, the dreams you left on the table? Stop waiting for the perfect moment to start chasing your goals. Stop waiting for the stars to align, for the right circumstances to fall into place. There is no right time. There is only now, right now. And if you aren't seizing it, if you aren't pushing yourself forward in this moment, you are wasting precious time. Live like your life depends on it, because it does. Every action you take today, every step you make, is a step toward creating a future that you can be proud of. The clock is ticking, and you don't have forever. So stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Start now. Use the reality of your mortality to fuel your determination, your work, your purpose. Let it drive you, not paralyze you. When you use death as fuel, you become unstoppable. You no longer fear it, because you've already made peace with the fact that time is limited, and you're going to make every moment count. Number 7, you are your standards. Raise them relentlessly. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Stop letting life lower you. Set your standard and enforce it like law. This isn't about what others think you should do. It's about what you demand of yourself. You are the one who dictates what your life looks like, and it begins with the standard you hold yourself to. Every meal you eat, every rep you complete, every decision you make, are you feeding your higher self, or are you feeding your weakness? Every action is either an investment in your greatness or a sacrifice to mediocrity. Demand more from yourself, not tomorrow, not when it's convenient, but now, this minute. Your greatness doesn't wait. Your future doesn't wait. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment or the right conditions, you're already losing. Excellence doesn't come later. It comes now. This is the moment that will define you. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until the next workout. Don't wait until you feel more motivated. If you can't show up now, when it's inconvenient, when it's hard, when it's uncomfortable, then you'll never rise. You're not average, so stop living like you are. You were made for more than just passing through life, existing at the bare minimum. Average is for those who choose to be comfortable, who choose to live by the lowest possible standard. You are made for greatness. You are made to rise above. And the first step is to refuse to settle for anything less than your best. You get what you tolerate. So if you tolerate excuses, weakness, and complacency, that's exactly what you will get. But if you demand excellence from yourself, if you raise your standards and meet them, your life will reflect that. No one else can raise your standards for you. No one else can do the hard work, make the sacrifices, and push through the pain that you can. Only you can do that. So, tolerate nothing less than your best. Stop making excuses. Start demanding greatness. The world will meet you at the level you set for yourself. Number 8. Let solitude strengthen you. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." Most people drown in loneliness, but Stoics rise in solitude. The world is always loud, always demanding, always distracting you from your true purpose. But it's in the quiet, in the stillness, that the strongest souls are forged. Time alone is not time wasted. It's time with your mission. It's time to build, to reflect, to plan. Solitude is where you become the architect of your life. You don't need constant company to validate your existence. What you need is clarity. Clarity of purpose, clarity of vision, clarity of self. It's easy to get lost in the noise, to drown in the opinions and distractions of others. But true strength comes from within, and it can only be cultivated in solitude. Shut out the noise. Turn off the constant need for validation. Step away from the crowd, the likes, the comments, the attention-seeking distractions, and sit in silence. Let your mind settle. Let your thoughts align. And let your purpose speak louder than your fear. In solitude, your purpose will rise up to meet you. It will demand your attention. And once you truly hear it, once you truly understand the mission you're meant for, you won't be able to ignore it. Solitude isn't weakness. It's your sanctuary. It's the place where true power is cultivated. In the quiet, you face yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your purpose. In solitude, you become unshakable. It's where men are made, where warriors are born, and where greatness is forged. Don't fear solitude. Embrace it. Use it. Because in the silence, you will discover the clarity and strength to rise to your highest potential. The world doesn't need more noise. It needs more warriors who have the courage to stand alone and fight for what matters most. Number 9. Act as if your legacy depends on it, because it does. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Every single day, you write your legacy. Not through your words, not through your dreams, but through your actions. Your legacy isn't built by your potential. It's built by what you do. It's carved by every step you take, every choice you make, and every effort you put forth. So, ask yourself, what will they say about you when you're gone? He tried? Or he conquered? He had potential? Or he fulfilled it? You're writing your story right now. Every action you take, no matter how small, shapes how others will remember you. Will they say you were a man of purpose, a man who left his mark, who changed lives, who fought every day for his vision? Or will they say you wasted time, played it safe, and never truly lived? Act like your life is a message to the world, because it is. Your every decision echoes in the universe. How will you be remembered? It's time to act like your life has meaning, because it does. You don't have time to waste on hesitation, doubt, or complacency. You have one shot at this life. Act like a warrior. Think like a king. Live like your name will echo beyond time. Your legacy doesn't wait for you to be ready. It demands action. Every moment you spend being anything less than your absolute best is a moment you're wasting. If you want to be remembered, if you want your life to leave a mark, stop debating what you should do and start doing it. Your legacy isn't something you talk about. It's something you live. So, live with purpose. Live with power. Live with the knowledge that every moment counts. The world is waiting for you to leave your mark. Make it undeniable. This is the final law. If you've absorbed these lessons, it's time to act. These 9 Stoic laws are not for the faint of heart. They're not nice, they're not easy, but they are real, and they will transform you into something this world desperately needs: a person of power, of poise, of purpose, a force that cannot be ignored. If this video hits something deep in your soul, don't ignore it. That's your future self begging you to rise. The truth is, we're all given a choice: to stay the same, to remain comfortable in our mediocrity, or to rise and become unstoppable. If you're still watching this, you've chosen the second path. And let me tell you, that path is a battlefield. But it's one worth walking. Every step you take, every ounce of effort you put in, is one step closer to the greatest version of yourself. Subscribe to Stoicism Reborn. Because this is just the beginning. We don't build soft minds here. We build giants, minds forged in fire, bodies hardened by action, and souls destined for greatness. And if you know someone who needs to wake up, someone who needs to hear this message, send them this video. Share it. Let's rise together. Let's become unstoppable. The world is waiting for us. But we must act. Time is running out. Your greatness isn't optional. It's inevitable. But only if you act. Right now.